Hi guys! I was gonna make a video today about myself and what consumes my life because I really had nothing else to talk about, but then I saw this picture. That is a picture of a pawn looking into the Mirror of Erised. For those of you who don't know what the Mirror of Erised is because you haven't read Harry Potter, go read Harry Potter right now. So this picture of a pawn looking into the Mirror of Erised and seeing itself as a king got me thinking. First of all, this pawn is never going to be a king. If you're not familiar with the rules of chess, when a pawn gets pushed all the way to the other side of the board, it gets promoted into whatever piece you want, except the king. The one piece that the pawn can never be is the piece it wants to be. And second of all, for some reason that pawn wants to be the king instead of itself. Pawns are really important. They're like a guard, and there are 8 of them, so there's teamwork involved, and they're really small and cute, and I have this bumper sticker that says pawn power, and it's of a pawn wearing a cape and glasses, and this is a little off topic, but the point is, I think pawns are awesome. And then I started thinking about the Mirror of Erised in general. Like, is it all kind of depressing? Like, are we all gonna look into the mirror and see something that we can't have? Or something that's just too idealistic or unrealistic? Is the Mirror of Erised that dangerous to all of us, like it is to that pawn? I think that's the reason Dumbledore told Harry to stop dwelling on the mirror, because Harry was dwelling on something he wasn't going to have. His family was gone. He's never going to have it, and now he's going and dwelling on that mirror and, like Dumbledore said, forgetting to live. And Dumbledore himself, when he looked into that mirror, he would also see something he couldn't have. He would want to go back into the past and repair all the errors he had made with his family. But do we all see things we can't have? Or maybe the problem with the Mirror of Erised with some of us is not that we're seeing something we can't have, but it's seeing something that maybe we shouldn't want. Like, not to judge the pawn or anything, but he's just fine without being a king. I think the role of a pawn is actually a lot more exciting than the role of a king. But I don't think the point of the Mirror of Erised is to be, you know, the American dream and the Great Gatsby, where we keep wanting things that we can't and shouldn't have. I think the point of the Mirror of Erised is that it shows us what we want, and not just what we want, but what we want most in this world. In our reflection in the mirror, we are having what we don't have, and so instead of working harder to get what we want more than anything else in the world, we end up like Harry, sitting in front of the mirror and dwelling on dreams, and like Dumbledore said, forgetting to live. So yeah, the point of the Mirror of Erised was kind of explained to us directly in the book through the words of Dumbledore. We're dwelling on dreams and forgetting to live, either because we can't have those dreams, we shouldn't have those dreams, or we just don't have those dreams yet. So it is probably a good thing that the Mirror of Erised doesn't exist in our lives, because I don't want people to forget to live. There's so much life to live out there! Yeah, to me it is a little disappointing that we don't have it, because as someone interested in psychology, having a mirror that tells people what they really want deepest in their brains sounds fascinating and like something that I would really like to have. But, as I've just been explaining, maybe what we want isn't what's good for us. So those are my thoughts on the Mirror of Erised, inspired by a cute little picture MuggleNet posted on Facebook today. I might overthink some things, but that's what nerdfighters are for. And if you're watching this, as I know about 5 people are, comment below and tell me what you would see if you looked into the Mirror of Erised, and in my next video, I will tell you what I would see. Bye guys! Oh, right, one more thing. In the month of June, I'll be doing a lot of traveling. Just this Thursday, I'm gonna leave for Disney World. I'll be going on that with, technically jazz, but not all jazz orchestra group. We'll be performing in downtown Disney on May 31st at, I can't remember what time, even though my orchestra teacher has said this so many times. I don't know why you need to know that anyway. And then, once I'm done with that, I'll be going off to San Francisco for a few days, and then to India for 2 weeks, and I will be taking videos in all 3 of those places, so prepare for not necessarily thoughts from places, but hopefully vlogs from all 3 of those places. I'm super, super excited. And then when I come back eventually, I will make a video telling you what goes on in my life and what my life is. But hopefully that'll be on a day when I don't go on Facebook and see cute things like pawns looking into mirrors. Bye!